Welcome, baseball fans. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a pitcher whose journey through Major League Baseball has been as much about perseverance and self-discovery as it has been about raw talent and performance. This is the story of Kevin Gausman, a player who has spent over a decade evolving from a hard-throwing prospect with potential into one of the most reliable, intelligent, and respected pitchers in the game. His path hasn't been easy, but through patience, reinvention, and relentless work ethic, Gausman has written one of the most quietly powerful comeback stories in modern baseball. Born on January 6, 1991, in Centennial, Colorado, Kevin John Gausman grew up in an environment where determination and humility shaped his foundation. His parents encouraged balance, pushing him to compete fiercely in sports, but also to value education and character. From an early age, Kevin's passion for baseball stood out. He would spend long afternoons practicing his delivery, fascinated by the art of pitching, the rhythm, the deception, the mental chess between pitcher and batter. He wasn't just a thrower. He wanted to understand the why behind every pitch. At Grandview High School, Gausman's potential became clear. His velocity climbed steadily through his teenage years, and his poise under pressure drew scouts from across the country. When the Los Angeles Dodgers drafted him in the 6th round of the 2010 MLB draft, many assumed he'd go straight to the pros. But Gausman made a decision that revealed the maturity beyond his years. He chose to attend Louisiana State University, LSU, betting on his development and education rather than the immediate paycheck. That decision would prove pivotal, as LSU became the training ground for his transformation from a talented athlete into a professional caliber pitcher. During his time at LSU, Gausman thrived under the pressure of elite competition. His fastball touched the upper 90s, and his developing splitter gave him a devastating change of pace. But even more than his stuff, what impressed coaches was his hunger to improve. He was known to study film, tweak mechanics, and seek feedback constantly. By the time the Baltimore Orioles selected him 4th overall in the 2012 MLB draft, Gausman was viewed as one of the most polished pitching prospects in the country, a potential ace who could change the direction of a franchise. When Gausman debuted for the Orioles in 2013, the excitement was palpable. He had the kind of fastball that seemed to jump at hitters and a calm confidence uncommon for someone his age. But the transition to the big leagues can be cruel. He experienced flashes of brilliance, dominant outings that showcased his ceiling, but also stretches of inconsistency, as command issues and pitch sequencing challenges tested his growth. Baltimore fans saw both the promise and the frustration of a pitcher still finding his identity. Over the next several years, Gausman's career was a story of potential and persistence. He became a fixture in the Orioles' rotation, showing durability and flashes of dominance. Yet he never quite found the consistency to become the ace many envisioned. There were games where his fastball was electric, and others where he struggled to locate his splitter or gave up big innings. Still, what separated Gausman was his resilience. He didn't shy away from adversity. He listened, learned, and continued refining his craft. When the Atlanta Braves acquired Gausman in 2018, it gave him a fresh opportunity, a chance to reset expectations and apply the lessons he'd learned in Baltimore. For a time, it worked. He posted a strong second half that year, helping the Braves win their division. But baseball, ever unpredictable, humbled him again the following season. His struggles with command returned, and after brief stints with the Cincinnati Reds, his future seemed uncertain. Many pitchers would have faded into journeyman status, but Gausman saw the adversity as fuel. Then came the San Francisco Giants, the team that would reignite his career. Signing with them ahead of the 2020 season, Gausman worked closely with one of MLB's most progressive pitching development staffs. They encouraged him to trust his best weapon, the splitter, and to pair it strategically with his high-velocity four-seam fastball. That adjustment changed everything. He stopped trying to be the perfect all-around pitcher and focused on maximizing what made him elite. The results were immediate and dramatic. In 2020, Gausman's splitter became one of baseball's most unhittable pitches. Hitters flailed helplessly at its late dive, unsure whether to swing or watch as it dropped out of the zone. His fastball played beautifully off it, riding high through the strike zone. The mechanical adjustments brought confidence, and that confidence brought dominance. His command sharpened, his ERA dropped, and suddenly, Kevin Gausman looked like the ace scouts once projected him to be. The 2021 season cemented his status as one of the best pitchers in baseball. Pitching for a resurgent Giants team, Gausman went 14-6 with a 2.81 ERA and 227 strikeouts, earning his first All-Star selection and Cy Young Award votes. His performance helped lead San Francisco to a stunning 107-win season, and his presence on the mound became a symbol of the team's relentless belief in itself. Gausman's composure, his mound tempo, and his surgical precision captivated fans. Each splitter he threw seemed to defy physics, dropping at the last instant as hitters swung through air. But Gausman's success wasn't just physical, it was mental. He had learned how to stay even-keeled through the highs and lows of a grueling season. He had learned patience. He stopped chasing perfection and started embracing the process, focusing on every pitch, every batter, every outing as its own opportunity to compete. That shift in mindset turned him from a talented pitcher into a great one. When Gausman signed a 5-year, $110 million contract with the Toronto Blue Jays before the 2022 season, it marked both a reward for his perseverance and a new challenge. Toronto fans were eager to see if his success would translate to the American League East, the very division where he once struggled as a young Oriole. What followed silenced any doubts. Gausman didn't just hold his own, he thrived. In his first 2 seasons with Toronto, Gausman emerged as the anchor of one of baseball's best rotations. His splitter fastball combo continued to devastate hitters, ranking near the top of MLB in strikeouts and FIP, fielding independent pitching. In 2023, he recorded over 230 strikeouts, one of the highest totals in the league, and once again finished among the top contenders for the Cy Young Award. He became the model of durability and excellence, a pitcher who could be counted on to deliver every 5th day. Off the mound, Kevin Gausman carries himself with quiet humility. He's open about the mental challenges of the game, the moments of self-doubt, and the long road it took to rediscover his best self. His calm presence and professionalism have made him a mentor in the Blue Jays clubhouse, a steady hand guiding younger pitchers who see in him what perseverance can achieve. Away from baseball, he's a family man who often credits his wife, Taylor, and their children for keeping him grounded through the grind of the season. Kevin Gausman's story isn't the tale of a phenom who dominated from day one. It's the story of a craftsman who took the long way to greatness. It's about adaptability, humility, and a relentless commitment to progress. He's living proof that potential isn't about how fast you reach the top, but how much you're willing to learn along the climb. Every pitch he throws now carries the wisdom of a career that's weathered doubt, change, and reinvention, and that's what makes his success so powerful. Today, as one of MLB's most respected pitchers, Kevin Gausman stands as a reminder that greatness isn't always loud or instant. Sometimes, it's earned quietly, pitch by pitch, season by season. He's not just throwing baseballs anymore. He's telling a story, one of perseverance, redemption, and mastery. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this tribute to Kevin Gausman, a pitcher whose journey defines resilience, reinvention, and excellence, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that celebrate the athletes who continue to redefine what it means to believe in your craft.